Welcome to another edition of KitSZN. Once I move over all the logos, don't know why I flipped up there. And yeah, welcome to another Thursday night. Fox, how are we doing tonight, my
It's
friend?
been a long week, man. It's been a long week. Sick babies
Oh no.
and all that good stuff. So glad to be here. The the hot spot for Kit Rot.
Yeah. Yes, the hot spot. Hot spot for Kit Rot. Well, I'm glad you're not sick, 'cause I know having children and sickness is always a fun combination to everyone's sick.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm glad you're
like,
not.
I think teaching for 7 years has helped that.
It's built up that immune system a bit,
Yeah,
yeah. Thirsty Thursday for some kits. I love how you think there, Frank. I just wish my wallet would agree with me on this. So, um, but no, I think tonight. What's up, Andy? I think as always tonight, we have a really fun lineup. We're talking Liberty from up on the East Coast. We're talking some terrains. I'm hyped about that. And we're also talking about some beautiful city lights. So we have a great lineup for y'all tonight.
yeah, it's a good one. Like I feel like there's no like crazy amazing ones, but also just like no bad ones either. It's
No,
it's just a good night.
it is a good night. And what would be even better of a night? Oh, whoa, my screen did a thing. Is if we gave a shout out to all of our lovely patrons down below: John Hunt, Frank Anthony, Christopher Cohn, John Fuller, Michael Foods, Joshua Duder, Noah Telford, Alberto Aldular, Jeremy Churchman, Stephen Howard, Ryan Lacara, Tim Knotts, N of Reg 30, MOS. I'm ready. Yeah, I think it really has slowed down. It really has.
I said there's too many people. It's just slowing it down. It's too heavy.
Kind of is. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll give it its time. We'll give it its time. We'll do its thing, and it will be fine. It will be fine. Now I lost my space. But Andrew Towsley, Mad Cat Peel, Ryan Smetzler, Sandy Lester, William Lamb, Dylan Reed, Josh, Matt B, David Horn, Luke Loudon, Don Garber again. Not that
Yes,
Don.
that one.
John's landlord, Doug Brooks, Matthew Schaff, and let's see, Sharon Anderson, Benji Wade. Thank you all for the support. And as Frank already mentioned a little bit, we're going to talk a little bit of Richmond today, as they love the new Richmond Red Kit.
Also, all of the hedgehog. Just you skip that one.
Oh, and all
When I was
the
going through.
of all the names, I just missed
I know.
that. I
It's
missed
like the longest one too.
I missed that one. Honestly, I'm okay with whatever. I'm pretty happy with myself. Only missing one in all that rundown. So, but no, tonight's is going to be, I think, rather straightforward in terms of kind of where we want to dive into.
Yeah.
The question is, where do you want to dive into first, my friend? I keep
Oh
having the
man,
same
let's go
scroll.
East Coast.
East Coast, Beast
Let's
Coast.
for Virginia.
Hit up Virginia. All right. So we are here to check out. I'm gonna go
Just
with.
just to make sure, because I've gotten this wrong. This is Richmond, Virginia, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I've been totally wrong about this before. Like,
There's
there's too
been.
many Portlands. There's
Yeah. I think there is a Richmond. I know there's at least a Richmond, Indiana.
there's
So
a Richmond, Kentucky too. I lived there for 5 years,
look at
but
that.
I know there's no way we're getting a USL one league team. And
No, I don't think Richmond, Indiana's in one either. So, but what we're going to start off with is starting off tonight's episode with a Liberty kit. And with the liberty that we are given of the show, we're going to dive into the.
huh,
I know.
huh.
Go with me on this one. We're going to dive into the Richmond Kickers Give Me Liberty kit. Um, and this one, honestly, it's all about the details and more specifically that bold blue on the red. I think that is a showstopper for Richmond,
Mm.
and it brings me back to that what was it? That anniversary kits from a few years ago that I'm so upset that I did not get my hands on. The that throwback blue that they had with the
Yeah. Now I'm still mad I didn't get the old school green kit
yeah,
with the Kickaroo logo and everything.
that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm very mad about that. That was that was back in the day
I
for
know.
the show.
As early kid season when
Yeah.
my budget wasn't quite the same.
Yeah, our budgets are still the same.
But our memory though is not. No, but with this one, I really, really enjoyed the contrasting because I don't think it's a black on this kit. I think it's a light
Yeah.
blue and a navy blue.
Yeah,
And
it's like there's a navy blue and then a dark navy blue. And
yes,
then boom, we got
boom,
red.
Richmond red is what I'm
That
gonna
is
call it.
yeah, that is Richmond red. Like that is a powerful red, and I really love that they use that detailing to pop.
Yes. And what I love, this is something that I think you see on this kit and on the next Liberty kit here we talk about a little bit later. We have a bunch of text on it, a little like text detailing. And in this case, it's a narrative from Patrick Henry's legendary speech delivered to the Second Virginia Convention in Richmond's historic Churchill Hill, widely regarded for the catalyst of the American Revolution, specifically with the infamous line, "Give me liberty or give me death." So you see it here on the jog tag. It's kind of ingrained into the kit the idea of that, "Give me liberty." So this is like red, white, and blue. The only thing I needed was some white, and this would be a true Liberty kit, in my opinion, if they wanted to dive into that. But I love keeping with the
Eh,
two blues.
it's use Union Soldier blue.
Yeah, that's true. Union Soldier blue.
Well, not Union. I'm thinking of the wrong war.
Well, no, but that's still like the main color that they had, though, right? It was like
Yeah,
blue.
we were blue.
The blue
The red
coats.
coats. Yeah.
So
God, what am I trying to think of? I went Union. I went, Civil War.
the other Union.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah,
rebels.
yes. So and you can see the letters. It's kind of hard to see here, but they are subtly ingrained on the vertical stripes of the darker navy. It's not as transparent as we'll see a little bit later here tonight, but I think that that's a clever nod of details, and they just look really good. Like it's blue and red. They always pop. They always look good. I'm a big fan of this. It's not my favorite of the two, but I am a big fan of this. So, um, do you want to go first, Fox, or you want me to go first?
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about it. Actually, this was my favorite of the two scored wise, and honestly, I'd probably buy this one over the other one too. But yeah, design and aesthetics, I absolutely love this. Like when you look at this, like you want this, you're like, oh, this is so cool. Like it's so sleek, it's so clean, and I feel like we've talked about this before, but this season has been a very sleek and clean season.
Yes.
Like everybody is going with kind of the classic kit look, and I'm all for it. Like it's not going to get the highest scores. We're going to have some very average kit scores, especially when it comes to innovation and impact. But
Right.
this is still aesthetically pleasing. That
Yeah.
red popping off the blue, the fine details of the speech going throughout the dark blue. Absolutely love it. 5, aesthetically pleasing. Love it. Authenticity and tradition, I gave it a 4. Does it scream Richmond? Like as the team, like the Richmond
Yeah.
Kickers? Not necessarily, but is it giving a homage to something that was really important to the state and to our country as a whole? Yeah. So like there's tradition within it, but like technically any team from Virginia could have done that type situation, or any team from America, since it's an American revolution speech.
Especially in the was it 250th anniversary this year?
Yeah, America.
Tis the season.
Yeah. If you want to do a America kit, this is the year to do it. But so it's still a 4 for me though. Like I still feel like it's at least it's a logical speech. Like they didn't do any of the other random speeches like George Washington did or something like that. Like this was one at the Virginia in
Yes.
Virginia, so it's a very logical one. 4, visual details and execution. It was a 5 for me. Like they hit every detail on the point. Got the inside collar, got the tag at the bottom, got the detailing throughout, got the red on the sleeves, like that just piping on the sleeves, and then the red on the collar. Just it makes everything just look so bold.
Yes.
Love everything about that. Innovation and impact, I went down a little bit. I said it was a 4. I mean, can we really say clearance? Yeah. So I was reading Frank's comment. He said this kit falls under A. If I can get it on clearance, I would be stoked. And
yeah,
I can agree with that. If we go back to our old system of like, do I want this in my closet or will I buy it tomorrow? Like I want this in my closet,
but do I want to buy
but
it?
like, is it worth the debt that I'm already in? So innovation impact, I gave a 4. Like
okay.
I felt like it is just stripes, so like you can't say that it's super innovative, but I haven't really seen too many teams until today do the wording kind of throughout and stuff like that, and using special speeches, special things throughout it. So it's something that I'm a big fan of. So yeah, so I got a 4 from me.
Okay. So overall, you got a 4.5
Yeah.
score. I was a little bit more comprehensive. Surprise, surprise. By the way, this year I actually have higher scores than Fox, but that's because I've rated a lot more than he has. I'm waiting on him.
Have a lot of zeros.
You have a lot of zeros, but right now I technically have a higher score, but that would change shortly. But for design and aesthetics, I give this a solid 4. I think the blue is really appealing to the eye. The red really pops. The blue combo is really good. I like it. It looks solid. Not perfect, but it looks solid. So I give it a 4. When it's authenticity and tradition, because this is a moment that happened in Richmond's backyard, I give him some credit there.
Mm-hmm.
However, I lose points because you couldn't tell by looking at the kit.
Mm-hmm.
This is just it's a text put onto a speech onto a kit that is blue and red. Nothing to 100% signify what they did. So that drops a little bit there for me, but it's solid 4. For visual details and execution, this is flawless execution once again by Hummel. This is really, really good. That blending of the colors, I think, really was really the main point with this execution here. Because this kit, yes, the detailing, which we kind of hinted at with the lettering, with the some of the little tags, or as you kind of see here on the bottom left corner, they'll give me liberty or give me death, a little patch down there, as well as in back of the jock tag.
Which gives me a little bit of a shout out to American Outlaws, honestly.
It does a little bit.
Yeah.
It does.
The circle patch.
But besides those type of detailing, this was all about the color speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would never know there's text on this. You see these stripes, you see the colors, and it pops. And I think that's the important part, and that alludes to how well executed they did the kit at its base. And then it starts getting into the fun little Easter egg, hunt that you hey, it has this, it has that. Here's the homage to it. May not be super clear as I kind of pointed down with the authenticity and the tradition part, but it gets the job done, and it does it really, really well done. Credit to Hummel.
Yeah.
But the innovation impact, at the end of the day, it's a simple a simple stripe kit. It's a 3 there for me. It gets the job done. The blue on blue always switched to the red pops. That's a little bit of a newer color combination, but not anything that's fancy from my book. So I give it a solid 3 there. So it gets me a solid 4 with Fox's 4.5. We did a 4.25, which is pretty solid, especially at this price point, which is on pre-sale for adult mediums, which are basically already out of stock. Actually, all of them are out of stock. Is $93 for their kits. And so, given that we had David a score of 4.25, this is the 45.70 kit score. You cannot go wrong with this, with that
Yeah.
kit score and rating. Now, this is everyone's cup of tea, as we kind of talked about. It's not my preferred kit, but this is flawlessly done. It'll look great in your collection. There's a reason it's already sold out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this is definitely one that, as we famously say at this point, will go well with a good pair of jeans. Like, you're going to look nice and classy just wearing this to anywhere. Like, if you're at the
yes.
mall, if you're at the movies, wherever you're going to look nice in this. And then people will be like, "Oh, what team is that? Oh, what? Are you a Richmond fan?" Like, I like the shirt, but
Right. It'll catch eyes, right?
yeah, people will be like, "Oh, that's just a nice looking shirt." But also, I was just thinking, like, I feel like this is giving homage to the the War for Independence, and like we read the Blue Coats, and then the whole "Give me liberty or give me death." It's the kind of the red on the shirts. The blood on the Blue Coats. So
It could. I could be persuaded, but it's still, I don't think it's point clear as day that that is the intention.
oh no,
No.
it's one of those like things if you want to read into it deeply,
Right.
like a poem somebody writes about a flower because it's pretty. And they're like, then somebody 200 years later is reading it like, no,
Right.
it means the meaning of life and why people
Or whatever.
die.
Or whatever. And yeah, like, I mean, it won't surprise me, especially if you listen to our conversation last with Matt from Salem City. There's a lot of attention that goes into something like this. So, hey, who knows? Who knows? But what we do know is that this kit gets a very, very reputable 4.25 from us here at KitSZN.
Yeah.
Now, we can go right into Richmond's second kit, or we can dive into the other kind of Liberty kit.
Yeah, let's go Liberty.
So
sponsor us.
So what we're going to dive into here are the county and homage kits, because there's only one posting because you can't buy them yet, of Charlotte Independence. So and yeah. What was I doing? Yes. So with this kit here, this kit's all about. Now, I think I might have rated mine a little harshly, and I definitely think mine could have used a little bit of revisioning, in my opinion. But actually, you know what? I stand by my score. I looked at it. I stand by it. I forgot why I gave what I gave, and I saw it. So this kit.
Looking at the county kit or the okay.
First, we're gonna do the homage kit.
All right, good. Okay.
So this is the red kit for the Charlotte Independence, the homage kit. Now, if you're a kit nerd, you might notice this is vaguely familiar. Well, because it was introduced last season as the Military Appreciation Day kit, and they just done some minor touch-ups to it and used it for this season going forward as their official third kit and primary uniform on weekday matches. So if you go check out the game at Charlotte on the Saturday, you'll see the county kit up above. But if you go into Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever they have a weekday match, you'll be seeing this kit.
Nice.
Or if they're on the road, you might see this one. So that's a little heads up on when they'll see this, because teams have the freedom. I see that painted right behind it, to choose when they want to. So I think that's kind of clever that they just released a third kit this year. So, but yeah, this one's all about really some of the subtle details, but it's overall quite simple. But I like the execution that it was done.
Yeah, like execution wise, it's a good kit. I like the fun detailing of the badge itself, has like the extra stars, but otherwise, it's it's a hoop kit.
Yeah, it's a hoops kit. And so, but I think what's different, yeah, and I think what takes the cake on this one is honestly the crest. Because as we've seen kind of with Capelli, they like to keep it simple, very simple. But that crest work looks amazing. I love the red, white, and blue interpretation. If that was their entire crest going forward. I'd be okay if they dropped the blue and gold. Even though I love blue and gold, I think it's a very unique color palette in the USL. The way that that crest was done, I did live with that. Again, not a fan. Can't say what others would feel about moving away from the gold and the blue. But I really enjoy what they did here, and it's simple.
Did a
And
motorcycle just leave your apartment?
oh yeah, across the street. Yeah,
No, like
it's
if
yeah, it's the time of the year. It's warm weather, so people start driving a lot of vehicles. It
it
happens.
literally sounded like it was coming out of your room.
Yeah, happens. Downtown living. So with this one, as I mentioned with the homage kit, I'm gonna dive into this one first. I gave it a solid 4 for design and aesthetics. I think the red and blue are really sharp, much like the Liberty kit up above, except it's inverse, where instead of the red is such a dominant color that I think it can sometimes be a lot to look at.
It's overpowering the blue.
It can be, yeah. And especially when you have a little bit of red accents, you have a little bit of blue to try to like soften it a little bit. I think the blue needed to be thicker stripes, in my opinion, to really soften it. But it still does not take away from the solid aesthetic that it does, which is to me still a 4. Um, Authenticity and tradition. I could have given this a 5 for no, I wouldn't have been a 5. It's something that they've done last year, something they're doing this year. So I gave them a little bit of a tradition there for a 4, and it's who they are. They're the independents. They're gonna be wearing red, white, and blue. They're like the most American team name possible. The independents. Again, I don't know why Charlotte. I'll have to dive deeper into that. I, this is where I need Taylor on retention. I need to figure out why they're called the independents, but
Because America, that's why.
maybe. So this team really loves to
Just gonna see the whole show like that.
just dives into its red, white, and blue themes and its military appreciation. So this is kind of them, but the kit doesn't really scream that. So then it's only a 4. It could have been a 3, but when it comes to the visual details and execution, I think this was really good. As I said, that crest is beautiful. The striping is well done. It doesn't cut it off. The cuffs, the double pin, the double pinstripe there is really good on the cuffs.
The
And
badge is centered with the line.
yeah, I know it's a low bar at this point, but that is well done. And I just think for what this is really well executed. Now I could have, yeah. Now I'm keeping with that. I'm keeping with that. But when it comes to innovation and impact, I give this a stinking 2. This is a hoop skit. It's a
Yeah.
simple hoop. There's nothing innovative about it. I've been a little generous by giving it a 2. I don't like giving 1s, but I give it a 2. It's
I've
not
given
very.
zeros.
I know you have. So I give it a 2 there. Not much to say. It just is what it is. And as my mine's a 3.75, a little bit generous compared to Mr. Grinch's down here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Opposite day. I feel like we agreed to though. It was okay. I'll talk about it. The design and aesthetics. I agree. Low blow flex. Sorry, Frank. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Design and aesthetics. I give it 4 as well. I believe like it's a good looking kit. It's aesthetically pleasing. The blue definitely gets overpowered by that red.
Yes.
When it was the opposite, the red pops and it looks nice that way. This one, it's the blue's not muting anything. It's almost just like dead space within the blood of the red.
It kind of is.
So, but again, it's still like aesthetically pleasing kit. I still really like the design. Obviously, it's a hoop kit. It's not going to be bad looking.
Right.
Authenticity and tradition, though, I hear what you're saying. Like they're the independents. They've done this kit before, and
Kind of a stretch on
kind
my
of.
part.
But like, yeah, they've never done like this. Isn't like their colors though. To me.
No.
So like, it's not. They're not red, white, and blue. They're
Mm-mm.
blue and gold. So that's why I give it a 3. Like this isn't screen. Like this could be anybody's 4th of July kit if they wanted it to be.
That's true.
Or Louisville can make this a college night kit and make that more of a royal blue on the stripes. And they have to give all UK fans everybody happy. Hey, I'm just saying, call me. I got ideas. Um, Visual details and execution. And again, like there wasn't many. The execution was great. That's where it got the 3 from me. But like there wasn't any like fine detailings besides the badge. The badge is really cool. I love the badge.
Yeah.
Like this badge could easily be just a T-shirt. And so,
I was very generous on that, to be
yeah,
honest.
that's how I
Yeah.
was like, man, you really like this guy.
I was basically really trying to come up with a way of to why I could justify what I did it. Because I rated this like when it came out. Yeah. Oh well. We live
See, a
and
lot of
learn.
kids, I felt like, when they first came out, we're like, oh, but didn't they? Actually, we're going to talk about one that kind of did that for me.
Yes.
And with certain lights. And that one like grew on me, and I really like it now. But like when it first came out, I was like, oh, okay, well that's interesting. But now that you like learn about it, this one, I feel like it's the
Yeah.
opposite for you. You're like, ooh, and then you keep watching, you're like, oh.
Right.
So, yeah. So visual details execution again, executed perfectly, but just there's no details outside of the badge. Like there's just nothing in there. Like there's no script or anything at this point. Like,
Nothing.
I need script somewhere, guys. At this point, and then innovation impact, yeah, same too. It's a hoop kit. It's a good looking hoop kit.
It's a good looking one.
But I don't see this being bought too much outside of Charlotte fans.
I I can see
Too
myself
much.
picking this one up. Yeah, you're right. Not too many, but
Yeah.
we can see about that. So overall, digits of 3.38 from us. Um, this is unavailable on their store, so you can't buy it. At least I keep trying to find a way. Yeah, it says stay tuned, and this was released like
Like a month ago, wasn't it?
about a month ago, and it's
Yeah.
still not in their shop. So
Wait, did I say February 13th?
February 13th. It was literally
Yeah.
a month ago.
Like literally a month ago.
So
Tomorrow.
yeah. So yeah, I'll print it out. You can't really buy it, so there's no.
I like what Frank said. So Frank just commented. He said, "Good, not great. It'll be, excuse me, drink my water too fast. It'll be great for America's 250th anniversary."
And it'll be great for 4th of July kit. So
Yeah, but
I
I
with that.
usually exclusively wear my USA kits for that purpose.
That's why I just wear my Indy 11 kits. Already red, white, and blue to begin
Sure.
with. Don't have to do anything. This one's a little bit more special.
If this was the Indy kit, it would make sense to me.
It'll make more sense.
This screams more Indy than it does Charlotte Independence to me. So that's why I like authenticity and tradition doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Hey, we'll dive into it. But what does make more sense is the Nets kit of Charlotte Independence.
Scroll.
Is to go to their county kit. Now this one.
I wish there was more pictures of this.
That's also my thing too.
Yeah.
I wish there was a little bit more. But this kit here, the county kit, I'm probably being a little harsh here, but I would pick this up in a heartbeat. Actually, no, I'm not being harsh. I would pick this up in a heartbeat. This reminds me of my Feyenoord, but blue and blue, and I love it so much. I love Feyenoord's classic, like half red white. It always looks so classy. This one looks so good. I love the aesthetic, the collar too. Just give it to me. I need this.
That bell curve, man. That bell curve.
And so I'm a big fan of this kit. And as I said, this one has a little bit more than some military appreciation. This one is designed to incorporate signature navy and parchment, not gold, parchment colors accented by a black tone. So it's not navy. This is actually a black. It's blue on black. Embedded within the darker panels are excerpts of the Mecklenburg Declaration of Independence, tying the jersey directly to Charlotte's historic roots. Inside the collar, finished with the phrase, "Oh, independence, we are here." This kit is just classy. I love the details. There's only like really 2 parts that I really don't like about it, and that's why its score is so low. But I love this kit. This is amazing. I'm going to dive into why. Unless you want to say something fast before I just keep rolling.
Yeah, no, I really love it, but yeah, just keep rolling. I'll talk.
Okay. So aesthetically, I need and want this kit.
Yeah.
Need and want. It's a collar. It's two tone, half half, blue, black. Looks great. Kind of a gold parchment off white. Looks phenomenal. I really love the detailing as well as we kind of get into it. It just looks really clean and classic. And this is definitely a timeless look. If I'm a Charlotte fan, this is gonna be one that you're gonna see for quite a while. And I need to find a link to get this. So I'm a big fan of it aesthetically. However, this doesn't feel like a Charlotte kit. Honestly, I think that's the biggest reason why this doesn't do well. One of the biggest reasons. It doesn't feel like a Charlotte kit because I don't think Charlotte has a kit identity. And I don't know what is theirs. I think they were quite authentic in doing what they did with the jock tag and in the details of that Mecklenburg address there, that Declaration of Independence. And I think they were being intentional with some of that detailing.
Sorry, I'm
I
going
saw
through the
your
shop.
face.
Yeah, I was going
Yeah,
through their shop, and I was like, it's like, oh, they actually have like collections for each kit.
yeah.
So they have the homage collection, and they have a homage tank top shirt, like tank. So sleeveless shirt. It's the red and white stripes, the big badge on the front. Just like I said, like this would be a really good just t-shirt, and then the stars across the top. It's ridiculous, and I love it.
There's also the Liberty collection that
Yeah,
is kept on the website. Maybe third kit. I don't know. Sorry. So we'll
I
deep
know. I was
dive.
just, what's the Liberty one? I like these. I like
It'll
these
probably be
blues,
it'll
blue and
probably be their
whites.
away kit because
Yeah,
the away was not announced. But anyways, the county kit. Um, I this doesn't just scream Charlotte to me. Now I could be wrong. It just doesn't. So I give it a solid 3. The last one spoke more Charlotte than this one.
I think you're
But
looking at the wrong ones.
But the visual details and execution, once again, this is flawless. Having that speech kind of in the black and that like gray on top of it is really sharp detail. The jock tag, the collar, the coloring. This was really, really good from all perspectives and all angles. So it's a solid 5 from me there.
I am.
But it's just a simple half and half. So it's a 2 for innovation impact. I think you could give some points, as this gentleman will try to make a point about the text on it. It's not really that innovative to me. We've kind of seen that in other ways, maybe not directly like this, but it's not something that's groundbreaking and ground shattering.
I mean, like literally today, we've already seen it once.
Twice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is the second one. Yeah.
So yeah, I give this a solid 3.75 for me. This is if I can get this on a budget, I'm scooping this up. This one would look beautiful in my collection just based off the pure aesthetics. Everything else is just added bonuses, which is why it's 3.75 for me.
Yeah, 1,000% agree for almost everything you said. Uh, so design and aesthetics, obviously, it's a 5, right? We all agree that's a 5. Like it is so beautiful. I love the collar. I love the parchment look. Oh, it's me. Oh, it's not just me. That's my show.
Now, I had
I
something in my
win.
mouth. I had something in my mouth. I didn't want the camera to see it.
Gross.
You asked.
Authenticity and tradition. I can't say authenticity. There we go. And
You never
tradition.
can.
I think I said it right all 3 times. It just felt wrong. I give a 4 for this. Like I feel like this one's more of a Charlotte kit than the last kit. I can agree with what you said. Like I feel like they don't necessarily have a like an identity. Yeah, like the last few ones have been nice. I feel like Capelli has been making really clean kits for Charlotte, like stuff that's really nice looking, but not necessarily stuff that I'm clamoring for. We need to make a clamoring T-shirt. That's all it just says. Like and like
No. It says Kit Clamors, and it's with a K for clam. So Kit Clamors with a K.
no, I just wanted to say clamoring, spelled correctly, all lowercase, like in a size 10 font, just like right in the middle, bam.
Yeah.
Like, clamoring? That's right.
Okay. Move on.
Embroidered. All right.
Leave the design to the actual professionals. Moving on.
I'm a professional at something.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm not a professional anymore. It's been decided.
You are at being my co-host. Now keep it moving.
Execution. Yeah, I agree. This is a 5. Like they hit every detail on. There's actually details on this one. Like it has the color, it has the inside, detailings with the words. It has the speech on this throughout the black. There's actually detailings in this one. The innovation and impact. I also agree. It is a very template, classic style. We've seen it before. We'll see it again. The script, it's just bumped me up. Like it was a 3 for the template itself, and then a 4. Like I feel like it's a template. Like yes, Frynord, but like you don't see it too often. And I feel like people are going to. I feel like Charlotte fans are probably going to appreciate this kit more as like a home kit. Like this is a Charlotte kit. The other one, I feel like you were saying, like Frank was even saying, was like this is a cool 4th of July kit. This is a good, cool, 250th anniversary kit. This is something like special for a certain time. But like this one is a Charlotte home kit.
Yeah.
And I feel like this one represents them more. So I feel like that it's just a 4. Like it's not a 5. Like I think the impact is a little bit more, and then I'm going to give the text a little bit points. I give text a little bit for the last one. I'm going to give the text a little bit for this one.
Okay. I can see that.
So that was another 4-5. Also, apparently that is my score today.
Hey, well, it's a solid kit from us. Overall, I will have to say I do like what was done with both of these kits here from Charlotte Independence. I think a 4.13 from the county kit and a 3.38 are respectable from Capelli, especially given what some of the other League One teams are rocking. And so this is a really solid look from the club, and I am quite happy with.
I'm actually wearing Capelli pants right now. They're actually like the long runner pants, like that you wear under your shorts or under something for heat wear.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm wearing Capelli right now.
Speaking of Capelli, I'm going to dive into the next team that is by Capelli as well, outfitted by Capelli, and that is the one that I couldn't find any good photos of, so I do apologize. This is the Spokane Velocity, or Spokane. I think we had this debate last year. Spokane Velocity.
So, phonetically, based off of the silent E. Yeah, I teach first grade. I know this stuff.
Here we go.
Based off the E at the end, it's making the A say its name, the mama E. So it phonetically Spokane. But I'm not going to say that it's officially Spokane because Louisville is not phonetically correct. Athens is not phonetically correct. Almost no city is phonetically correct. So I think it's Spokane. Like Spokane.
You know what, even better? The Velocity have released their City Lights kit from Capelli, and this one's just a really sharp looking kit. I think this one will stand out, and more importantly, this
Frank
is
says can.
Spokane. So this is even more importantly, this is a massive deviation from what the club has done.
Yeah.
Kit wise, like massive.
They would always get a 5 in tradition because of their kids.
That was all they did.
Literally the same kid every year.
It just changed the little stripe here, like the half like things that went down, changed from a white or a blue or a black, and now this one honestly is easily my favorite kit. But I did get a hint that they were changing tactics slightly. If you pay attention to the show last year, the Spokane Zephyrs released a Lilac kit last year that did not feature their normal traditional look to it. Maybe it was a hint that they were trying to do something a little different now that they have their feet underneath them.
Yeah.
Could have been a little feeder because this thing is gorgeous aesthetically.
Yeah, this is a really cool looking kit. This is the one I was talking about earlier. Obviously, I'm sure you understood that, but when I was talking about like when it first came out, it was like, wow, that is different. That's interesting. But then you learn about the lights that it's representing. You see it right there with the guy doing the sweet.
Yeah,
It's a amphitheater in the city that plays music, has live art and stuff, all sorts of cool stuff, and that is the lights above him. Like that's what the kit is representing. So it's really cool. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So I feel like, and they did such a good job representing that kit, or
it
that
did.
the kit did such a good job representing the amphitheater that they're in. Like,
It did.
yeah. So that kind of sold me even better. Like it was one of those like that's cool, that's interesting, but it's also just kind of like a weird geometric design. And I was like, oh, it's not just a weird geometric design; it's a meaningful weird geometric design. So yeah, I definitely like this.
Yeah, as do I. So, Fox, if you want to dive into yours here
Yeah.
really quickly.
Design aesthetics, I give it 5. Like I feel like this is a really cool. Like I'm a big fan of geometric designs and like weird stuff and cool stuff. I really like what this looks like. Like when I first saw it, I'm like, that's different. It's cool. It's interesting. Awesome.
Right.
Authenticity and tradition. I went down a little bit. I gave it 4. Because one, it did not say Spokane Velocity like every other kit they've always had. It's always been their badge essentially just blown up. Like descending
Yeah.
the descending stripes going down the the shirt. So, but it's representing the city. It's representing something that's actually in Spokane. So
It's
I wrote
spoken. It's Spokane.
Spokane and
We're gonna go with that.
Spokane. Uh, so that was a 4 for me.
Okay.
Visual details and execution, though, like this looks just like the amphitheater. Like it looks like look at him. Look at that guy. Look up. Look at that guy. Look it up. It's perfect. That's a 5. They killed it, destroyed it. And then innovation impact, I gave it 4. I probably could have gave it 5. I probably was being a little sassy about it.
Hmm.
But like if you just look at the kit, it is a geometric design, so it wasn't necessarily the art that I like with my innovation. You can argue that they just kind of took a picture and put it on and just did it right though, versus other teams that we've seen who've kind of taken a picture and put it on a shirt. I feel like they did this right, so it was a 4 for me. You can easily argue a 5 out of me though. Like I am not going to sit there and act like it's
I'd say
this,
it
this
won't be
has to be a
hard.
4.
It's
Yeah,
also you. You're prone
yeah.
to
I'm
fives.
very like no, it's beautiful. I want it 5.
Yeah, 5. Perfect. So yeah, so you're 4.5.
Yeah,
I very much love this kit. The more I
yeah,
look at it, this is just beautiful. Aesthetically, there's like light gradients in the lights, like in like the flashing lights on the kit. You almost see like the color like slowly moving from like their teal or light blue to the white, and you just kind of see that gradient. It's not one like each of the different light beams are like a solid color. You see that it resembles what you see up behind there, the
no. Like you can see how
amphitheater.
the lights are changing the colors in the
Yeah, it's
amphitheater.
it's almost
The
like
shirt almost does the same thing.
they did. Yeah, and it looks really good. Also, black with a splash of color, beautiful. Give me that all day. 5. Give me this. Okay, it's a beautiful kit. By the way, this was up for pre-sale, and I got the link for it at that pre-sale. it's already not online anymore because they
Yeah,
sold so much. So this is doing really well. This looks beautiful, and this is the
obviously
reason
people
this is
like it.
great.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think this goes into point number two: authenticity and tradition. I give it a five, solid five. This is the kit that is the most representative of their community, and they did it flawlessly
Right.
onto their kits. This is Spokane. Spokane. I keep getting it wrong now myself. You got my head. This is their city. This amphitheater is clearly important, and it's just straight up beautiful. It reminds me of the Borussia Dortmund Cup kit from a few years ago from the U building where they had like the lights on it, except they went squares. This is actual like lights. And even better, these are at an angle, and how they're shaded gives them a sense of ferocity and a sense of movement. So it adds to the name velocity
Uh,
that it actually adds aesthetically with their kits. I think that is clever.
you and Frank made the same joke at the same time.
A lot of velocity. Yeah, see? Frank gets it. Frank gets it. So, like, this kit has the speed element to it. It has that, like, that tradition of its city. It's representing an important amphitheater, and it just looks aesthetically beautiful. The details and execution are just flawless. As I said, this having the gradients on the different lights pieces is just immaculate, and it just is really well done by Capelli. Again, I always say when Capelli puts their best work out and clubs really want to do something, they will do the good stuff. Look at this kit and look at the county kit. When a club doesn't want to, and we'll get into them here in future episodes, you get like the Fort Wayne kits. So this is really, really good. I love this. My only little knock, I only give it a 4 for innovation and impact. I could so be persuaded to make this a perfect kit from my perspective. From my perspective, I could easily be persuaded that this is a perfect kit. But per the rubric here, the reason that it was a 4 for innovation and impact, it is innovative with a few limitations in that it's just a black kit with some cool light stripes along it that are shaded. I think this it reminds me of some of the circle kits that Charlie did with the Oakland Soul, where they used a crest and like outlined it. It's a little different there. Um, but I could easily be persuaded to groundbreaking design, such trends, and make a strong impression. I could be wrong here. But it's a 4.75 for me, with Fata's 4.5. This is a very good 4.63. And we actually have a kit value score because I actually knew the price before it got sold out. So let me go ahead and make me put that up here. So its kit value is, so it was marked at a retail of $109.99 before it got, bought by everybody. And so with the store that we gave it, this is a very good 42.05. I think if you're looking for something, and as I can't say how to say that name, Ant Otters, such a big step up from their inaugural kit, which is why I think this is done so well. It's a day one buy for them, but I'm a fan, so I don't know why MMV means. I'll figure that out. But that's just my
Yeah,
old
what's
man
why
talk.
MMV? I'm old, and
We both are, Fox. Let's just admit it. We're both old.
6'7".
No.
I did
don't.
it! I'm so
Okay.
cool.
Muted.
Oh,
I don't want any of that young man talk on here.
your
But
mileage may vary.
damn, we are old.
Yeah,
So, but no, I think what they said there was accurate. This is a massive step up. This is really good. And I think from anyone from a kit perspective are going to be drawn to this. And it's at a good value. It's a little pricey compared to other kits, but due to how well this kit is, it's relatively worth it.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a really cool kit. I would definitely pick it up, especially if you're a Velocity fan or over there in the Spokanes. But I can definitely see any collector just like wanting this kit as well. You're gonna have conversations about it. You're gonna, what?
I'm imagining wearing this to like
A festival
or like a club, a rave, dance
Yeah.
party, whatever you want to call it, a party, and you're gonna have like this kit on you. Because like I did that when I wore like the mosaic kit, the Oakland Roots one with all the colors.
Yeah.
That stood out. I got a lot of attention from that. I can imagine this one doing just as well as.
I went to a Bowling for Soup show, which awesome, best band in the world, and I was wearing the Forward Madison like graffiti kit.
Oh yeah,
the goalkeeper kit from 2 years ago now, and yeah, that one definitely turned some heads and stuff because like you had the black lights and stuff like that. So when those black lights are coming on, it looks really cool with everything popping off because it's black with all the different colors.
Exactly. So this one will look really good in a rave, on the street, or just in your collection. This is a really, really good kit. And I'm massive, massive fan. We are massive fans.
Definitely. Yeah, this is definitely a must buy.
Yes. Now, what we'll get into is actually my favorite kit of tonight. And so the reason I call it my favorite is for two very simple reasons when you see the kit. It has a collar, and it's about trains. I'm a simple man.
And about trains.
I'm a simple man. I was just in New York City last weekend, and I rode all the trains. You didn't ask my wife. I was in heaven. I had all the subways, all the trains.
Didn't go anywhere.
I just rode on the trains all day.
Just showed back up at his hotel again, like he landed, trained, and
train back and forth. So when I saw this kit, this is sheer perfection for me. And the only reason it's not perfection is because of how simple it is. So introducing the Richmond Kickers Crossing Kit.
Bam.
As I said, this kit is absolutely beautiful. It's calling my name. This is giving me Arsenal vibes. And I'm not an Arsenal supporter, but they have some of the cleanest and some of the best kits. I hate how good they look.
Yeah, so, definitely.
This just gives me that vibe.
Is there a long sleeve version?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one is high on my list, and I gotta get that. So, this kit, and if you've noticed on here, you see a bunch of triangles. This is kind of brought up beforehand. Why are there a bunch of triangles? Fox brought that up earlier.
Just a bunch of triangles.
And so the design incorporates a tonal triangular pattern, subtly layering depth into the fabric while representing the intersection geometry of the railway. Custom job type features the names of the original 3 operating railroad companies receding in the distance. So basically, when you go to a crossing, you see the triangle. Like, oh, hey, railroad crossing, boom, whatever. It's the thing, and it's such a beautiful kit. Like, just look at those details. I love it. I'm just not writing my score. I don't care. Did I not give it a perfect 5? Oh, no. I wrote it wrong. So.
Not perfect.
It's a perfect 5 from me. Like, from this perspective. Oh, wait. No, I didn't give it a perfect. I know why I didn't give it a perfect. I thought I wrote it wrong. It's not a perfect 5 for me. Because the only reason why this isn't a 5 is this has the detailing, as we said, with the railroad, the connection to the city. This feels like a Richmond kit. Something I heard from fans like, hey, can we do an actual Richmond, like a kit that represents the city? This is one way to do it. It's authentically done with that sharp red and the white. That's a Richmond color combination. This, as I said, I need this in my closet yesterday. The details are beautiful, pinpoint, exceptional. My only problem with it, innovation impact. It's
Yeah.
just a red kit that looks super flawless. I don't care. Give me my money. Take it. So yeah, it's a 4.5 from me. If it wasn't for how simple it was, this would be a flawless 5. And no, I did not give a 5 to the Woods and Water kit last year for Portland Hearts of Pine. I will never give these a perfect 5. I don't care how well they do.
Right.
I will die on that hill.
If this is our old school going with how we used to rank things, just like we are clamoring over this. Like I would love to have this. Actually, I'm going to change my score because I don't know why I gave it a 4 for authenticity and tradition. So it's the same score. We have the same score now.
Okay.
So, but no, yeah, it's aesthetically pleasing. It's absolutely gorgeous. It has the cool details with the triangles. Everything about this.
You said it so weird.
The triangles, just the boring old triangles. But no, they have the cool like details that's kind of bespoke throughout it that you can't really see too well, but they're in there. It is a Richmond kit, and that's like I don't know why I had it as a 4 for some reason, and that's why I was sitting there. I'm like, why do I have that as a 4? If I don't know why, I can't give it a 4.
And yeah, because if you don't know why you do it, it's hard to.
I think my argument in my head was that it's kind of just a plain red shirt.
Yes.
But like also like when I think of like if I'm thinking USL, I'm thinking of red. I am thinking of Richmond.
Yeah.
Like solid red. Like when we think of solid red and with the white detailings, you think of Arsenal. If you think of full solid red, you have Man U or Liverpool. The white detailings. Yeah, there's the long sleeve one. But the white detailings throughout it, everything. Yeah. I don't like her hair. I know it has nothing to do with the shirt or anything. She seems like a nice lady, but I don't like her hair.
On topic, not here to talk about hair.
I am. I need a haircut. Actually, I might get that tomorrow. But yeah, the innovation impact was a 3 because it is a plain shirt. It is what it is. Will I have a lot of impact? Probably. That's why I got a 3. The innovation is a 0. Maybe a 1 for the triangles. But
yeah.
But the impact of this was what rocketed it to a 3.
And for those who like this, its kit value is a 48.39 because you get this short sleeve at $93. If you bump it up to long sleeve at $98, it's still a 45. So like this, I'm not going to make the same mistake I did from a few years ago and not buy a Richmond kit. I needed to buy a Richmond kit, and this is going to be the one for me. This has to be the one for me. Because, like, if I don't now, what am I doing?
Next year when they come out with another red kit.
Hey,
I want the green kit. I want the Kickaroos kit. I want the old school with the kangaroo on it. I'm still mad at myself for missing that one.
Also, I'm still a little upset that I didn't quite there actually might be 2 kits that I buy of Richmond's because I've been wanting to what's the word that I'm looking for? I should have bought last year's.
Regret.
Anyways, so this is the crossing kit. This is just a beautiful kit. It looks fantastic. Richmond, please keep this up. Like, you've done so well with Capelli. Thank you for moving on from Adidas. Thank you. This is amazing.
Actually, funny story though, that Kickaroos kit was Adidas, wasn't it?
It was their last shebang, if I remember right.
But I mean, again, the one thing that you could do well with Adidas is that you can use your old school badge
and it worked
and sell it and make it a green. It was literally just a green shirt with the old school Richmond badge from the 90s.
It was.
And it looked nice. Like Adidas makes like okay kits. Like they're not bad quality.
Yeah.
But if you watch my Instagram, they are heavy.
Ah, jeez.
I really need to keep running. It's like
Same.
in a month from now.
Hey,
I think 5 weeks until my marathon.
one step at a time. But speaking of marathons here, if you've been following KitSZN, you know this has been a sprint as much as it's been a marathon, having to keep up with all this. So, in the middle of all this, you will see us here on our Instagram. If you followed our conversation last week with Matt Barnhart from Salem City, you will know, and there'll be more information posted on Instagram as well on Spotify, which is released here this weekend. We're doing a giveaway.
Woo!
So, our good friends at Salem City, because they love us and we love them, they decided to.
Best.
They are the best. So, they decided to do a fun little giveaway. So, there will be, if you're in the Discord, you got some early access to this. But when you see the form, you will be able to sign up, fill out the form, and then your name is selected. You can choose one of two kits. You can choose the Doodle kit or you can choose the Heritage kit, and then your name gets drawn, and then we'll send your information to the club. The club will then send the kit directly to you.
Yeah. Like I love the way that they're hooking us up with this, because a lot of times, like I've done giveaways before, but it's like, I have a size medium and it's what I have.
Yeah.
And like I'm an extra large, so like I'm not going to enter that giveaway, even if it's a
Right.
kit that I love.
Unless
It
you're trying to
stinks.
flip it. But it's not the same,
Right?
right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I hope you're not trying to flip it, guys. Come on, don't be that guy, uh, or be that guy. I don't care. Support us, love us.
You do you. You do you, boo. I might look at you weird, but you do you.
But just don't do it with Pokemon cards. Come on, the kids need it, and
And you.
but but yeah. So the fact that like you actually get to select your size is such a big deal to me.
Yes. And speaking of size, this is from a youth small all the way up to an adult extra double XL.
Yeah.
So, and it's unisex, so there's no men's or women's cut. It's just a simple one size fit, one cut from U small up to double XL. Winner picks their choice. I'm hoping there's, so maybe if you want to do one for your kid or do one for yourself, it doesn't matter. The form will be. Actually, I can actually put it into the chat. Haha! I forgot I didn't do that. So
plug that in. So users, if you're on the YouTubes right now,
yes.
you can jump into that form real quick. Just enter into the contest. And when did you say we're drawing again?
We'll be drawing the night of March 26th. So
2 weeks from now.
Yes, 2 weeks. So you will be able to, if you watch live on the show, the 26th. We will be blasting this all over in social media, so there'll be plenty of time to see it on Spotify. You have 2 episodes on Spotify. Then you'll have basically 3 live shows to do it. We'll be doing it at the end of the 26th. And we will be giving y'all plenty of heads up if you are interested in getting one of these kits. So, highly recommend.
To say, if you're in the Discord, I'm going to be posting this form link up to our the link tree. As well. So then that way you can get into if you go into our link tree, you can enter into the contest as well.
On Instagram, yeah.
Good. Instagram. I think our link tree is with is it on Blue Sky too? It might not be. It was on X, but we don't talk about Bruno.
So yeah. So it's there on Discord. It's there on here. Once again, thank you to our good friends at Salem City FC for the giveaway. Follow for more information on Blue Sky and Instagram. All right, Fox. Yep. Now we get to the fun part of the episode where we just talk about what are we wearing tonight. As always, I'll let you go first, my friend.
I'm trying to figure. Are you wearing a Tottenham kit?
No.
Charlie. That's okay. That makes more sense. Open Cup next week. It's coming
Yes.
to St. Louis. Onion Omaha is showing up to St. Louis. Sadly, I will not get to go. I was super hopeful I would get to go because it's like 7 o'clock or whatever. But no, we have parent teacher conferences that night. Yay,
Oof.
yay,
Oof.
teacher, and I'm the teacher part of that.
Must
So
say, can't you just postpone?
no,
I know, I'm kidding.
but yeah, get the office, the BOHFS of St. Louis representing, and yeah, honestly, it's just a really cool kick at the Urban Chestnut
Yes.
brewing company on it. Delicious, and it's just a really cool kit. It does give me a little bit of a who had this almost exact same kit last year? Tulsa. It gives me very
Yes.
Tulsa vibes.
It does.
But it's a really cool kit. It is all supplemented. It is what it is. If you do order these, you can only get them from their Instagram. But $50, and you get a really nice bet. Little logos everywhere. Everything's super classy about it.
I love it.
So, get to represent lower league soccer in the States. And again, it has the U.S. Open Cup logo on there. How can you not want a cup badge? It's a cup kit. It's the best.
It is the best. I love a good cup kit, especially for the best cup competition in the U.S., the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup.
Yeah.
So.
It's always hard for me to Google the Open Cup because it's tennis.
Yeah.
No, not tennis. Get out of here.
Wrong cup.
The tennis I like is Mario Tennis.
I like Wii Tennis, man.
Wii
Tennis is better. But speaking of better, if you've watched the one of my latest edition of This or That there on Instagram, you know I am rocking this Pittsburgh Riverhounds Summer Rivers kit. It's even better if you guys stand up. You can really see the detailing in the rivers. Of the three rivers there, the Allegheny, the Mon, and the Ohio River. This is a gorgeous kit from Charlie. This was when Pittsburgh and Charlie were on good terms, and this was a beautiful kit.
Working together well, doing.
Last year's were not quite that. So I was happy to still be able to get this basically 2 years after on a heavy discount sale. So I'm really happy with this kit. And this is, again, as I said, I'm a big Borussia Dortmund fan. So more black and yellow is never a bad thing in my collection. So, yeah.
It's a clean one.
I will say I'm more of a medium. So when I got this as a large, I thought it would be an okay size on me. No, I'm a true medium.
Yeah, Charlie fits the size. So if you're a medium Charlie, that large is going to kind of swarm you.
This was also I think the last one on their site too. So I think this is the very last one available. So
that's always cool. I got the very last extra large from Louisville City last year's the third kit, the blue one, the navy one.
Yeah,
I got the very last extra large. Made me proud of it because I bought it in the store and then I got back into my car and it was sold out on the website in the extra largest. I'm got it. Suckers.
Gosh.
Got on Black Friday sale too. That's how you do it. Yeah, the Menace playing Indy.
Yes, I will be covering that game here. What is it? I'll be covering that game here on Tuesday. So, no, Frank. I'm rooting for my boys in blue that did a victory over the Des Moines Menace.
But they're a menace. You got to watch out.
Yeah. Well, we're Indy 11. We're Chaos Club.
You're Indy 11. You used to come to Louisville every year for the Open Cup just to lose.
I'm happy we're no longer taking on Lou City in the Open Cup. This is so much nice. Yeah. So with that, I am getting distracted on my computer now at this point. I'm looking at kits and stuff. So I have.
That's what we do.
It really is. So, as always, I want to give a massive shout out to our lovely patrons down below. And also want to remind y'all there is a discount code if you don't want to enter the giveaway. You can actually buy a kit from Salem City FC. Our good friends have hooked us up as well. I wanted to remind that of the code here on the screen that if you put in from now until the April 1st, you get 15% off the 2026 from Salem City, not Salem Bay City or whatever, Salem Bay. If you know, you know.
I know.
Again, massive shout out to our friends at Salem City. We get more information on the giveaway. And if not the giveaway, you use this discount code down below to get yourself 15% off between now and March and April 1st. So that is it from us here today. We have a bunch of interviews lined up for the next 2 months, basically. We're going to be doing a lot of talking, a lot of fun conversations, and a lot of kits will be getting rated. So that leaves us with here tonight, thoughts. We all good for the evening?
Yep. Love y'all. And actually, I just went to the link tree and put our form on there. So again, if you're on Instagram or if you're listening to this later, and we'll post on Instagram and say like, go to the link tree and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it's good to go.
Good to go. Well, perfect from us from here at KitSZN. Enjoy the weekend and be alert for Fitted Fridays tomorrow. Good night.